and Phil in Aurora, Illinois. Hey, Phil, thanks for listening to WCPT. What's on your mind today?
Hi, Tom. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
I'm calling about President Obama's veto of the 9/11 victims bill.
Mm-hmm.
And his rationale for vetoing the bill was that, foreign citizens of foreign countries could sue the United States for, military, being victims of the U.S. military machine. And, but I find it somewhat ironic that the president doesn't have any problem at all with foreign corporations suing the United States for lost profits due to, our domestic laws that protect our food, water, and air.
Yeah, via the mechanism of NAFTA and what TPP would have put into place, and the WTO and the GATT and all that kind of stuff. That's what you're talking about. That is ironic.
Bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing, for foreign people that are victims of the United States military to sue us. Maybe it would cut down on our interventionism, but I think these ISDS laws or parts of these trade deals are treasonous, and I'm not so sure they're not even unconstitutional. I don't understand how, our legislators and, the president can, push these things on the American people.
Yeah, you're talking about the investor-state dispute settlement clauses, which give foreign corporations the ability to sue the U.S. government for lost profits because of governmental regulations that make what they're doing less profitable. And this is a major problem with all of these trade deals. And a big one, and a good point, Phil. I think it's a very, very good point. I don't believe, personally, that the real reason why the president vetoed this bill was because he was afraid that foreign countries could sue us, or foreign citizens, because foreign citizens, I mean, some of them have sued us, and we do pay reparations. When we kill people with drone strikes and things, I mean, we've been paying families. We've been settling some of those things. And I don't disagree with you that, hey, if we take out a wedding party with a drone strike, they should have a cause of action against us. We should be accountable, as accountable in the world as anybody else. I think that the reason why he vetoed it, actually, the real reason why he vetoed it, is that it is possible for United States citizens to sue foreign governments for supporting acts of terrorism already. It's in our law. It's in international law. However, it's only possible for a U.S. citizen to do that against a state which is designated by the United States government as a state sponsor of terror or terrorism. And right now, that list is North Korea, Sudan, and one other country. Might be Yemen. I'm not sure. Anyhow, North Korea and Sudan, I know for sure, are on the list. And Saudi Arabia is not on that list. And there's no way that we're going to take an ally of ours from whom we're buying oil every day and, who we really need in the Middle East, that we're going to put them on the list of state sponsors of terrorism. But what this bill did was effectively kind of do that without doing that. And I think that he was looking at our relationship with Saudi Arabia as a strategic relationship, and he didn't want to harm that. And he didn't want to basically accuse them of being a state sponsor of terrorism. But I think that they actually are a state sponsor of terrorism, in as much as they have been sponsoring for generations these radical Wahhabist Salafite mosques all over and schools all over the world. And where the Saudis evangelists go, terrorism seems to follow. And I think it's a good thing that Americans are finally figuring that out. Phil, thanks for the call. It's an interesting topic.